you were probably not getting enough nutrition and eating the wrong kinds of foods. And it's as simple as that, really. What's the doctor going to do if you have a prostate problem? Now, if you have cancer, that's different. If you have cancer, you may need to have an organ removed. I said. Prostate cancer happens to be an interesting cancer in the sense that everybody's going to have, or I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of guys are going to have prostate cancer and be fine, not even know it. Now, if you have an aggressive form of prostate cancer, you may want to do something about it. But there are lots of autopsies that are done on men who die at the age of 85 or 90, and they had prostate cancer, didn't even know it, and they lived fine. So just because you have cancer cells going on doesn't necessarily mean that you need to have some kind of surgical procedure or radiation done. That's a decision you have to make. In any case, in my opinion, if you have health symptoms, going to the bathroom, problems going to the bathroom, diabetes, blood sugar issues, correct those issues first, and more than likely your prostate problems will improve as well. Does that help you, Carl, the Truth Rater?
Yes, just the only thing I have is a little bit of cramps occasionally. Every once in a while I have cramps down there.
Well, I don't know what you mean by cramps. Where do you mean down there? Be specific.
In the prostate area. I feel like a cramp deep inside every once in a while.
That doesn't sound like a prostate issue to me, if you're having cramping. That sounds like, because the prostate and the intestines are kind of close to each other, and you may be experiencing intestinal cramps. See if you go on a 2-day fast, and see what happens to the cramps. If you still have cramps when there's no food in your intestine or your digestive system, that might be related to the prostate. Might be. But I'm thinking that might have something more to do with the intestines. All right, I got to move on, Carl. Thank you so much, buddy. Hey, happy holidays, Carl, the Truth Rater.
You too.
Bye. All right, let's go to Rodney in Illinois. What's up, Rodney? Welcome to the bright side.
Hi, Ben. I'd like your thoughts on ascorbic acid versus ascorbate, and whether a calcium ascorbate or a sodium ascorbate is one better than the other.
Whenever you hear in chemistry is very interesting because chemists speak a language that makes it easy for other chemists to know what they're talking about. So in chemistry, there's commonalities with suffixes and prefixes, beginnings of words and ends of words. When you hear the end of a word, ate, like ascorbate, that tells you that it's a type of residual from an acid, without getting into too much chemistry. So ascorbate is the residual ascorbic portion of ascorbic acid. It's basically the same thing. When you stick a little molecule of sodium or calcium or zinc next to it, you get zinc ascorbate or calcium ascorbate or sodium ascorbate. They're basically the same thing as ascorbic acid. Here's the thing. The cells use ascorbates, not ascorbic acid. So they've got to kind of convert that ascorbic acid into ascorbate. And if you take a straight ascorbate, you'll make it easier for your cells to utilize that vitamin C. It can still do it, though, with ascorbic acid.
Well, that's what I've been learning. I just wanted the confirmation from a chemist.
It's a little bit better, and then you'll get the minerals, too. You'll get the zinc and the calcium. There's a product called Ester C that features these ascorbates. But ascorbic acid, for most people, is because it's so darn effective, and it's really cheap. It's way cheaper than the mineral ascorbates, is the best way. It's the most cost-effective way to go. If you have unlimited funds, go with the ascorbates. You'll get the minerals, and it's a little bit easier for your body to convert that.
I also came across a dihydroascorbic acid.
Yeah, dihydroascorbic acid is one of the conversions from ascorbic acid. One of the ways the body converts ascorbic acid. But again, you're going to spend a lot of money. It's not necessary. Your body does that fine. Personally, ascorbic acid is so efficiently used by the body and so medicinally valuable for so many different things, and so readily available, you can get it anywhere. It seems like that's the way to go for me. If you want to go all out, go with the minerals. Another
quick chemistry question. MSM powder, is the source important, like I'm researching it from pine needles, pine bark source versus...
No. Once it's MSM, it's MSM. Once something is created out of pine or anything else, it's MSM. Once the MSM is created, it's MSM. MSM is found in various foods. It's found in seafoods and fruits and vegetables and plants. So, you can get it from these sources and they can extract it, but you're going to pay a lot of money and it's not necessary. MSM is MSM is MSM. A rose is a rose is a rose. Once that MSM is in your body, it doesn't know whether it came from an apple, a pear, or anything else. It doesn't know where it came from.
All right, Ben, you're a great help, and I recommend your show as often as I'm able.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Ron. God bless you. Happy holidays, too. All right, let's move on to Kathy in Pennsylvania. Been hanging on for a long time. What's up, Kathy?
Hi, Ben. I appreciate your knowledge. Boy, we've gained so much information from you over the past few years. It's wonderful. I'm calling in regard to a friend who was just diagnosed with hypoimmunoglobulinemia.
Messed up immune system, period.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the diagnosis. The immune system is messed up. She's not making enough immune factors. That means the body's been under stress for a long period of time, probably. How old is your friend?
It's actually a friend, a cousin of a friend. I believe he's maybe 37.
He must
40.
have been sick for a little bit. He must have had autoimmune problems or some kind of immune problems going on, or do you know?
That I do not know. I think over the last couple of years he has, but I don't know how long beyond that.
Okay. Well, here's what you need to do. Number one, anything that's stressing the immune system, that's causing the depletion of these immune factors, immune proteins, has to be addressed. That usually means food. So get the food system handled. The digestive system needs to be patched up first and foremost. Biolumin Nightly Essence, 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules at night. Fermented foods, patching up the gut with a Z radical or the Fucoidin Z, 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules at night, using mucilaginous kinds of substances like cartilage soup, bone soup, of course, glucosamine capsules, or noni or aloe, all of which can kind of coat and soothe the digestive tract. That's job number one for any immune issues and digestive issues as well. Using more protein, the immune system and the globulins are made up of protein. Egg protein and whey protein is also advisable. Make sure you're using digestive enzymes with that protein to help the body process the protein, and it wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of apple cider vinegar as well. And of course, essential fatty acids and vitamin C and the mighty 90 nutrients in general are also a good idea. Lots more, Kathy. If you want to call back tomorrow, we can finish up.
I was just going to ask you something else, so I'll just wait until tomorrow then.
We're just out of time. I apologize, Kathy.
Yes, that's fine. Thank you for your help.
God bless.
Okay, bye.
All right, if we left you on hold, I apologize for that. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You've been listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. If you want to join the Bright Side Ben team, please call 866-735-2470 for a one-time $10 fee. You can join the team and help spread the word about the power and importance of a good nutritional supplement program. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We'll talk to y'all later, folks. Bye for now.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit and carting to a private bank, having it led back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Ted Anderson, I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Managing your business and customers isn't easy, huh? SnapForce customer relationship software may be just what you need. SnapForce CRM is a software solution that helps you manage everything important about your customers, from sales to marketing to service and support. All of your customer information is right there at your fingertips for easy access. It's time to take control of your business in a snap. Get your free trial at snapforce.com. That's SNAPFORCE.com. Snapforce.com.
The experts at Web.com want to build your business a successful website for free, just like we did for these current Web.com customers.
We've used and looked at other website designers, but there's nobody better than Web.com.
Web.com can build your website in as little as 7 days free. Plus, we'll promote it on all the major search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing. If after 30 days you're happy, we'll continue to provide promotion, hosting, support, and maintenance, all for one low monthly fee. If not, cancel and pay nothing.
If you're in business today and you don't have a web presence, you won't be taken seriously.
Call right now and you'll also get a free .com or .net domain name for your new website, powered by VeriSign, the world's leading domain name provider.
Call 800-297-0154. That's 800-297-0154.
No upfront charge for site build, after which ongoing fees apply. Rights to site are relinquished when canceled. Domain included.